Hello, everybody from United Dirt Sim Series, Pushing the Cushion Productions. These are the Redline Race Designs 360 Mid-Season Championships here at the Grove. My name is Dave Ward. I will be bringing you all of the action tonight. We are in qualifying already, and these guys are getting ready to throw down for some serious action here at the Grove. So far we have Sammy McNabb out front, Carlin Cure in second, Steve Vogelsong is in the third position. Kenny Miller, who's been on fire in these sprint cars, he's definitely going to be one to watch. He's sitting in the fourth position. And Gunnar Harris for the top five. This will be interesting as this will be double points tonight. So however many points they've earned through the qualification process, through the heat races, if they run consolation, or also going into the feature event, the total aggregate points that they make tonight will be doubled. And that is going to boost some of the guys that maybe got a late start, missed a couple of weeks. It's definitely going to help them out in the points. So we are getting ready to go with heat race number 1 on the grid. Starting on the pole position in the number 96 from Lightning Sim Racing, it's Matt Dixon. Outside row number 1 in the number 2 from Sofaking Fast Sim Sports, it's Andrew Hansen. Inside row number 2 in the number 23M, Kenny Miller III. Outside row number 2 in the 22M, it is Sammy McNabb. Row number 3 on the inside from Sofaking Fast Sim Sports, it's Alex Showtime Hanna in the number 17. Outside of him, it is going to be the 07 in the Fighting Irish paint scheme. It's Michael Schwartz. Inside row number 4, it's going to be the number 14X of Braxton Wilson. Outside of him, in the number 13A, running the Beerline racing car, it is Aiden Beerline. He is an up-and-coming kid. Make sure you keep an eye on him. One of the favorites here at UDSS, rising star. Craig Silby, Mr. Privateer in the 04, all the way from New Zealand. And outside of him, in the number 41, it is Eric Wilkie from Handmade Motorsports. This one is going to be an interesting heat race as we get ready here at the Grove. So Matt Dixon going to bring him to the green flag here in heat race number 1 for double points, a mid-season championship night. Remember, folks, there will be no cautions in the heat races or the consolation races, only in the feature, so that could come into play here tonight as we get rolling. Pace truck is off, and we are green flag racing. Matt Dixon left Andrew Hansen at the starting line. Kenny Miller III now making his way down on the inside. And that's going to put Andrew Hansen all the way back to the 4th position. Dixon still out front. Kenny Miller running in the 2nd position. Sammy McNabb now in the 22M, battling with Andrew Hansen. Hansen going all the way out to the outside. Somebody spinning it out back there. I do believe that might have been Braxton Wilson. He's up on his lid. We're going to get him reset. He is going back to the pits, and he has a lot longer night tonight. So right now, Dixon in the number 96, the 23M of Kenny Miller, trying to run him down. Now Kenny Miller working on the inside. He's going to pull back up in line as these straightaways are so long here at Williams Grove. Sammy McNabb holding down that final transfer position right there in the 22M. Now Andrew Hansen out and about to the outside. Man, he creamed that wall. Somebody send an ambulance for him. So now McNabb trying to catch up to the top two to throw his name in the hat. He is sitting in the transfer at the moment, but Michael Schwartz in that Fighting Irish car, never say die right there. Look at him. He is pushing in that 07. These guys are all the way out against the wall already here in heat race number 1. I can't even imagine what they're going to look like as they go into the corners here for the feature event. You'll see coming on the inside of turns 3 and 4 there, it's not so bad, but then it pushes all the way out to the wall. 1 and 2, same thing. It's kind of inner low and exit high, and it's just a funky track to ride, to go for a ride on here. These guys getting it done, though, as we are 8 laps in of the 10-lap distance. Now I believe that was Alex Showtime Hanna putting it in the fence. So tough break for the Sofa King boys tonight. Not living up to the team name, Sofa King Fast, that's for sure. We have a battle for the lead shaping up. It is white flag. Kenny Miller's going to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at him as they go down the backstretch. Can Miller get to him? Dixon knows he is trying to push for it. Now it's going to be a drag race to the finish. It's going to be Matt Dixon with the win in heat race number 1. Kenny Miller coming home in the second spot. Sammy McNabb in the final transfer. Just outside is going to be Schwartz, Silby, and Beerline. Wow. Already these guys are throwing down hardcore there for heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 going to be taken to the grid. I think we are ready. Starting on the pole position in the purple and teal. We call him the Crazy Kangaroo. From Sofa King Fast Sim Sports in the number 54, it is Chris Jones. Outside in the 75X from LGR Motorsports Rogue Energy Skull Candy Powered Machine, it is Austin Stern. Inside row number 2, another number 54 GRHR sponsored machine right there. It is Gunnar Harris. Outside of him, in the number 7, another newer member to United Dirt Sim Series, has already tried taking us by storm. In the red, white, and black, SSR sponsored Rocket Racing Setups, it's Carlin Cure. Row number 3 on the inside in the number 10, sponsored by Velocity Race Design and Phantom Motorsports, it's Ross Corniata. And outside of him, in the number 18, rocking the iRacing paint scheme, sponsored by Thrustmaster, it's Sean Sheehan. Row number 4 on the inside, the 10C of Coulter West, sponsored by ABR Setup Shop, Rogue Energy, and Redline Race Designs. Outside of him, all the way from Canada, in the number 64, Tim Alton. Row number 5 on the inside, it should be Angel Ortega in the number 49, sponsored by Oakley, Lucas Oil, and Raise Energy. And Terry Mellum in the 23, sponsored by Skull Bandit. So here we go. We are green flag racing here in heat race number 2 at the Grove. Double points night. Chris Jones wants him. He is out front right now and trying to run away with this one as fast as he can in the number 54. Austin Stern holding down the second position and now got a battle with the other 54, the teal and black. That is Gunnar Harris. So Gunnar Harris stepping up into the second spot. So now the 54 car is going to battle with the 54 car around Williams Grove as they come out of turn number 4. It's the 54 car out front. Running in second is the 54 car. Gunnar Harris trying to reel Chris Jones in right now. I'm sure Jones is listening to the broadcast, and I probably just screwed him up. But they are side by side right now. Gunnar Harris really going for this one. Newer driver also with United Dirt Sim Series. And some of these new guys stepping up. We don't know a whole lot about them, but man, they are coming in and getting on the wheel. And we love to have them. So the 54 of Gunnar Harris out front now in that GRHR machine. And Chris Jones going to settle to second. Carlin Cure now making his push in that number 7 Rocket Racing setup machine. Just past halfway. This is only a heat race number 2, guys. We have a full boat tonight, so there's going to be some upset people that'll be going home and not making the main event. Coulter West sitting just outside the top 3 now. Coulter really spending some time working on his sprint car program there with LGR Motorsports, and he is trying to make his way up towards the front. Looks like his teammate Austin Stern must have got involved there with Tim Alton and Angel Ortega, as all 3 of those cars back in the pit area. Man, Gunnar Harris trying to run away with this one now. He's got about 4 to 5 car lengths, a little over a second spread over the second position. So Harris running away with this in that 54 car. Battle is heating up for the second position. Carlin Cure trying to make one last stand here as we are winding these down, and look who came to play. Coulter West now stepping up as we go white flag. He's got one more shot, 4 corners to get it done, to get up into that transfer. Carlin Cure not going to make it easy, but he is battling with Chris Jones, so it could get real interesting as Coulter West comes down for the slide job on the inside, couldn't get it done. It is going to be Gunnar Harris, Chris Jones, Carlin Cure for the top 3. Coulter West, Terry Mellum, and Ross Cornata. All 3 of those drivers going to have to race into the big show. So that will play a factor here as these guys are getting ready to start. We're going to be rolling out with heat race number 3. And late entry to United Dirt Sim Series tonight. Here we go. Chris Sabasquet, right there from Canada, and the number 21 Power Outdoors Phantom Motorsports machine is going to be on the pole position of heat race number 3. Outside of him on the outside, number 56 from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, sponsored by Raise Energy, Waterfront Renovations, Skull Candy, and Goya Trucking, it is Randy Shreves. Inside row number 2, in the number 20W, sponsored by SSR, Beer Hill Gang, and Fit, it is Jeremy Weigel. Outside of him, in the number 47, sponsored by Pushin' the Cushion, Alex Hanna Gaming, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver. In the number 17, it is Steven Vogelsong. Row number 3, on the inside, another SSR driver from Elbows Up Sim Sports, Bruce Klingen. He has Jessup Logistics, SSR, Roofco, BS Air. I know almost all of them. I hear them all the time from Tyler Schell. He reminds me. But there you go. Bruce Klingen inside row number 3. Outside of him, in the 19P, it is Sam Price. What's he got? McWilliams, SJP. There you go. And then we also have Mason Inman in the number 24. And Kyle Rosick in the 602. Oh, you know what? I forgot Mark Gebert. I'm sorry. HMR driver right there. iRod TV, HPC chassis. We are green flag racing here in heat race number 3 for these mid-season championships. Out early is going to be Chris Sabasquet in that full throttle velocity machine. Who hit the wall? That was Randy Shreves. Boy, I tell you what, Sofa King, Fast Sim Sports having a rough night tonight. I guess they wanted to take the long way home, and they're going to all have to race in pretty much. We've still got Steve Vogelsong. He's holding down the 3rd position for Sofa King. So let's see if we can at least put one in the big show straight out of the gate. Right now, it is all Chris Sabasquet in that number 21, driving out of everybody's life here at the Grove. Jeremy Weigel right there in that 20W, holding down the 2nd position, getting it done. Now it looks like Vogelsong having some issues, and he's able to hold on to it for the moment, but boy, he has a whole bunch of people that want that spot. Mark Gebert, well, look at that. They're 3 wide at Williams Grove. That didn't work. We're going to try it again. Sam Price now looking to the middle there in the 19P. He doesn't know what to do. I think he's got just as fast a car. He is trying to put it in the big show the easy way by getting in the top 3 positions here in heat race number 3. Vogelsong drops back to 4th position now as Mark Gebert pulls into that final transfer in the number 96. Jeremy Weigel now next on the chopping block, and they are all chasing him down. He is running in the 2nd position currently. And, oh no, problems for Gebhardt as Vogelsong takes back over. Gebhardt caught that inside wall, popped him up in the air. He was able to keep it going. Good job for that, but definitely lost that transfer position. Now they got to chase Vogelsong back down. Steve's not going to make it easy on him either in the number 47. He's going to run that high side to try and keep the momentum down as it is a drag race as they go back into the corner. It looks like that number 96 of Mark Gebhardt might have a little bit more there than Steve Vogelsong threw at it. I know they were working on their setups right before the race, and they were struggling on a gear, so that might have come to play. But now look at Bruce Klingen. Bruce Klingen sitting back in the 5th position, drops back slightly there, but he's still making a run for it as we are on the white flag. 1 lap to go. Can't count out elbows up SimSport driver Bruce Klingen. He is making a late race push as he is trying to see what he can get here. Mark Gebhardt right there in the number 96 is going to hold on to it, but just barely. He had everybody chase him down. So it's Chris Sabasquet, Jeremy Weigel, and Mark Gebhardt in the top 3 transfer position. Boy, I tell you what, these guys are racing hard for each and every point so that those double points actually mean something. And I can't wait to see what this shapes up to be for the feature. We are going to be going 30 laps, but first we have the B main, your last chance to get into the big dance. Hopefully everybody brought a partner. We are going to get it rocking and rolling here as soon as we get a few more cars on the track. Good enough for me. Here we go. In the Fighting Irish 07, starting on the pole position here in the B main, it's Michael Schwartz. Outside, row number 1 in the 10C, sponsored by ABR Setup Shop, Redline Race Designs, Rogue Energy, Skull Candy. It is LGR Motorsports, Coulter West. Inside, row number 2, sponsored by Pushing the Cushion Productions, Redline Race Designs. It is Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver Steve Vogelsong. Outside, row number 2, in the 04, privateer and proud of it, right there, all the way from New Zealand. It is Craig Silby. Inside row number 3 in the 23, the Skull Bandit, it is Terry Mellum. Outside of him in the number, I think it's different, that's why I'm looking, 19P, it is Sam Price, sponsored by McWilliams & Son, SDP, and SSR. Outside row number 4, it's going to be Ross Cornada in the number 10, Phantom Motorsports driver, sponsored by Power Outdoors and Velocity Race Designs. Ross Cornada. Row number 5, on the inside in the 21 Strawberry from Elbows Up Sim Sports, it is Bruce Klingen, BS Air, Jessup Logistics, Roofco, SSR, he's got everything out there. Andrew Hansen on the outside at row number 5, the number 2, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver, sponsored by Raise Energy, Jack Mehoff Racing Engines, and United Dirt Sim Series Skull Candy. Row number 6 is going to be Sean Sheehan, Mason Inman. Row number 7, Eric Wilkie, Kyle Rosick, and we are a Green Flag Racing. Whoa, we got one upside down. That was Terry Mellum, I believe. We have a battle up front right now. Look at that. Here we go. 15 go to the feature out of 20 cars. The battle is for the lead. Coulter West in the 10C trying to make it happen. For LGR Motorsports, he's going to put that in the show. Here comes the 07 of Michael Schwartz sitting down on the inside. Craig Silby makes a big move into that third position. They were wadding him up but kept him going. Here, with 3 laps of 15 down, 15 drivers transferring out of 20. Look at these guys battling. Coulter West from LGR Motorsports, the Redline Race Designs, ABR Setup Shop, Powered Machine out front right now by about 1.6 seconds over second place. Pretty healthy lead here at the Grove. He must have one hell of a gear in that thing. And now we are almost going 3 wide. Coming out of turn number 4 down the front straight. They are trying to hold it together. It is Schwartz still holding on to the second position in that 07 Notre Dame car. And Aiden Beerline coming from way back in the 13A. Oh! Craig Silby all over his tail tank, but stays clean. So we are jumping back just a little bit here. There's Aiden Beerline right there running in the black, white, and red. A little bit different color scheme for him, but a good-looking car. Silby working down the inside. Now Ross Cornada trying to make sure he can put it in the show. Ross running in that 5th position. Didn't have too great of a heat race, but he is trying to make up for that now. And he is sitting in 5th. Let's scroll back and see right now if everything... Oh, no! As I said that, Cornada, man, he was sitting there, caught the inside wall, and went for a tumble. So now the last person on the chopping block is Alex Hanna from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. He's got Randy Shreves right in front of him. Those are your 14th and 15th place drivers. They could get cut if this goes green. Coulter West driving out of everybody's life. He is already getting ready to get staged in the A main. He's so far ahead. He is 2.85 seconds. Look at the interval there. Great job for Coulter West. He had a rough start there in the heat race, and now he is getting it done. He obviously found a decent setup for that machine. Craig Silby holding down second. Aiden Beerline falling back to 3rd there in the 13A. Mason Inman in 4th. and Sam Price in the 19P. So Silby losing a little bit of spots there. Aiden Bierlein taking second. Mason Inman went to third. Silby back to fourth now. I think he had a small bobble, but he gathered it back up rather quickly. Only lost a few positions. This guy right here in the red and green. Number 64, it's Tim Alton from Canada. Went up 11 positions so far. He is sitting in 9th place. Started in the 20th position. He is on a tear right now, picking up those spots. Also, Mason Inman went up 9 spots so far in that Brad Sweet lookalike. So there you go. He is sitting in the 3rd position. But Coulter West, he is getting ready to wrap this one up. We are on the white flag. And that's going to do it. Coulter West with the win. Aiden Bierlein in 2nd. 3rd's going to be Inman, Silby, Price, Klingen, Wilkie, Alton, Wilson, Sheehan, Shreves, Hanna, Ortega, Stern, and Hansen will be the final 15 that will go to the big show. Schwartz, Cornata, Vogelsong, Rosick, and Mellum not making the big dance tonight. We are going into warm-up. Let me see if I can find out from the track officials if we will be running it. All right, guys, so it looks like they are going to skip the warm-up. There's the checkers right there. They're giving the main drivers a chance to get their setups all straightened out for the A main. You wanted the best, you got UDSS, and here we go for 30 laps here at Williams Grove for Double Points Mid-Season Championship Night here for the Redline Race Designs 360s. Starting on the pole position, if my mouse will work for me, here we go. In the number 96, it is Matt Dixon from Lightning Sim Racing. Outside row number 1. In the number 54, it is Gunnar Harris. Row number 2 on the inside. In the number 21, from Phantom Motorsports, it is Chris Sabasque. Outside of him in the 23M, it is Kenny Miller III. Also from Phantom Motorsports. Row number 3 on the inside, it's going to be Chris Jones from Silver King Fast Sim Sports and Jeremy Weigel from Team SSR. Row number 4 on the inside in the 22M, it is Sammy McNabb. And outside of him in the number 7, it is Carlin Cure. Row number 5 on the inside, it is the number 96 of Mark Gebhardt. And also outside of him from LGR Motorsports, Coulter West in the 10C. We say the best of the rest, it's Coulter West around here. You have Aiden Bierlein in the 13A and Mason Inman in the number 49 in row number 6. Row number 7 is going to be Craig Silby and Sam J. Price. And we are getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a moment. We have Bruce Klingen, Eric Wilkie, Braxton Wilson, Tim Alton, Sean Sheehan, Randy Shreves, Angel Ortega, Alex Hanna, Andrew Hansen, and Austin Stern. All in this one. This is going to be a good show here. 30 laps the distance, double points. It is going to be interesting as we go green flag racing with Matt Dixon here at Williams Grove. Caution out already. Let's see if we can pinpoint what brought that one out here. Caution out. Didn't even get a full lap in. It looks like maybe Aiden Beerline? Let's take a look. So Beerline on the start there in the 13A. Let's take a look and see. Oh, man alive. He got smashed. Didn't catch the car who that was there. Beerline. Looks like he might have front end damage on that thing. Let's go back and take a look at this one more time. Looked like the 19P. For sure. So that's Sam Price. Looks like he did go to the back along with Aiden Beerline. So tough break for those guys. Man, there's a lot of cars. Pit road is awfully busy right now with only one lap in the books. Those other two will go away once we go back to green flag racing. Not what Matt Dixon wanted to see. He had one hell of a jump there on the start. He was ready to go. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying he was on it and fired those engines and tried to get out in front of everybody. And now we have to do a double file restart. So he lost all of that. All of that goodness is now gone for Matt Dixon. Boy, the Phantom Motorsports guys really bringing on the heat and bringing a lot of their team members over. We definitely appreciate those guys for coming and joining us here at United Dirt Sim Series. I think they put at least 4 cars in the show that I know of, maybe even more than that, and some of the drivers that are affiliated with them. So good on you, Phantom Motorsports. We appreciate you guys for coming and supporting us, and we will give you the love right back. So here we go. LSR Racing, Matt Dixon going to bring him back down to the green flag for this first restart. Gunnar Harris is on fire in the number 54. He is trying to bring the heat to Matt Dixon. Kenny Miller the third right there all the way up into the third position. He is battling right there with Dixon. Gunnar Harris gets it into the outside wall slightly. They are wadding up behind him. The top 4 cars on a breakaway right now. Wow, everybody else kept him going straight and kept him moving forward. Look at the top 4 cars putting on a clinic as we speak. Trouble back there in about mid-pack from 5th on back. So now they are trying to catch back up. But boy, I tell you what, look at this Kenny Miller out front right there. And Gunnar Harris still trying to chase him down. So Phantom first and third. Getting it done as we speak. That's about 3/10 of a second, about 2 car lengths is what that equivalates to on track. Caution flag back out on the speedway. And let's see if we can figure out what brought that caution out here. Uh-oh, looks like the number 7 machine possibly. Carlin curing the Rocket Race setups. Oh, he got bumped down on the back straightaway. Whoa! They are tearing up some cars tonight. My gosh. So, Carlin Cure getting roughed up there. Might have been Braxton Wilson was the other one involved there in the 14X. He's slow moving. Looks like he's trying to limp it back to the pits possibly. Tough break for those guys. Coming back up front with Kenny Miller, Gunnar Harris, and Chris Sabasquet, the top 3 drivers at the moment. Matt Dixon started on the pole, dropped down to the 4th position now, so he's going to be looking to move back up. This will be the 2nd double file restart here. Kind of early to be losing all of our double files, guys. Hopefully they can get it together and put on a great show here for the next 25 laps. Miller on point. He's going to bring him down. We are letting him rip, Tater Chip. Back green flag racing here at Williams Grove. Top 4 drivers trying to get spread out from 5th on back. They are not going to be able to do it, though. Woo! 22M all over the place. I believe that was Sammy McNabb. And boy, he lost quite a few positions there as he is getting shuffled to the back. I believe Matt Dixon is now running in the 3rd position. Thought it was his car, must have been somebody else. As he is battling with Sabasquet. The 21 down the inside, the 96 up top. 21 with a big slide job from Chris Sabasquet to take over the 3rd position. Dixon going to battle back down, but now you have the 10C of Coulter West working on the high side. Just as I said his name, he ran into the wall, kept it going straight though. And Aiden Beerline in the 13A working his way up to that 6th position now. These guys battling. Kenny Miller trying to check himself out in that 23M. He has already 1.9 seconds over 2nd place. Gunnar Harris. Harris, no slouch either, though. He's getting it done right now. There you see him. Blinky, blinky, blink, blinks with his internet, but he is back. And Sabasquet, also Phantom Motorsports driver, trying to chase him down. Caution out on the speedway. Crazy things happening here at the Grove. Full field tonight. Some drivers went home without even making it to the big show. Let's take a look here. It might have been Braxton Wilson. Let's take a look. Wilson in the 14X gets out into the outside wall a couple of times. 3rd, 4th time. Oh, man. And then puts it over. Wild ride right there. And Wilson going to call it a night, it looks like. Cleared the track quickly. We definitely appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir. So this one almost halfway home with Kenny Miller out front, Gunnar Harris in 2nd, Chris Sabasquet in 3rd. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm sure you'll be able to correct me if you get on the podium tonight. And your pole sitter, Matt Dixon, still sitting in that 4th position. Let's scroll and see who is the hard charger for tonight. 8 positions, Eric Wilkie. 9 positions for Alex Showtime Hanna right there in the number 17, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver. So he has went up 9 positions. Pretty impressive here at the Grove. Kenny Miller going to be bringing him back to the green flag. Gunnar Harris better be all over this restart because Miller, very good. Cuts down track, closes the door, he is gone. See you later, bye. That's what he said. And now the battle is for the second position between Chris Sabaskay and Gunnar Harris. Watch the number 21 and 54 as they're battling right there. The 21 of Sabaskay working all the way down the inside wall. Look at the run he gets. Phantom Motorsports 1-2. Right now, Hayden Beerline trying to bring his car into the third position. Privateer running for his own team. Man, oh man. We are definitely going to get some green flag laps in, hopefully, as we are coming up on the halfway point. Man, tough break. Looks like might have been Angel Ortega. Let's take a ride along with him, see what happens. Number 49 right there, Angel Ortega goes down, clips that entrance. I've seen that happen a million times. It sticks out a little bit farther. As you go down the back straightaway, there's a break in the fence there, and it kind of ramps out. He tried pulling down and out of the way of the leaders. That was awesome, but a tough break for him catching that entrance. I can't tell you how many times I've caught that myself. About 1,000,001. So that is one of the tricky sections here at this track for sure. Also, with it just being a big paper clip, it is long straightaways and tight corners. And right now, Phantom Motorsports has this thing figured out, I think. We are getting them re-racked, restacked, ready to rock and roll here at Williams Grove. Just short of halfway here for Double Points Night Mid-Season Championship. Kenny Miller III right there in the 23M. Going to bring him back down to the green flag. Here we go. Miller with another great restart. Second place, Chris Sabaskay. He got a good restart as well. They were probably communicating with them being team drivers, I would assume. Aiden Beerline up on the podium right now. He is just coming up on halfway. He is trying to get it done there in the 13A. 13 years old and driving the wheels off these 360 cars. He is battling right now. Gunnar Harris not going to give it to him easily. And they are side by side now. Beerline going to take back over the third position. Gunnar Harris not done battling. Look at this new leader, the number 21 of Chris Sabaskay. And Kenny Miller dropping down in the second spot. Now Sabaskay finding something way down low up against those tires and exiting on the outside, or the inside. They're just running that inside line all the way around to the back stretch and front stretch. And Boy, that car is rocketing off those corners. Just pedaling this thing and pulling it off perfectly. He has now pulled out almost a second over Kenny Miller. And caution flag out. 19 laps in. We're going to have about a 10-lap shootout here. Boy, that is not what Sabaskey wanted to see, was a caution flag. And let's see if we can find it here. Might be it right here, not sure. Oh. So it was Craig Silby getting into that entrance on that back straightaway. Looked like he might have had some contact with Coulter West. And let's see, let's take a look one more time here. Coming onto the back straightaway. Oh, nope. I think he got that all on his own. Thought he had a little bit more track than what he did. And that's going to do it. So we are going to get him going here and ready to rock and roll for 10 more laps here at Williams Grove. Your leader, Chris Sabaskey from Phantom Motorsports in the number 21. Kenny Miller, also from Phantom, sitting in second in the 23M. Third right now, Gunnar Harris from GRHR. Sitting just outside that podium. Aiden Beerline, he smells the blood in the water. He's going to try and make a push here in the last 10 laps. Look at that, number 21 just on rails. Chris Sabaskey has Williams Grove figured out. And he is trying to pull away from teammate Kenny Miller. Miller running all the way up high. They are running extreme opposites. Sabaskey running all the way on the bottom, just pedaling it, keeping the tires underneath him, and traction. He has a little bit. Miller was just sending it in there all the way to the top shelf, up against the wall, just pounding, pushing the cushion. And he was getting it done as well, but now it looks like he might be trying to slow his car down to keep the tires underneath it. Holding on to that second position. And Gunnar Harris running there in third still, but Aiden Beerline trying to chase him down. Beerline really trying. All these guys are trying to work the bottom, which is not going to help Sabaskey's cause because he is going to run out of track. Now Miller able to keep it down on the inside more than Sabaskey. Miller going to make another run for it here. 23 laps in. The number 21 goes up to the top shelf, hits the wall just a little bit, keeps it going. Miller had a run going. Let's see, as this one is heating up. These guys may be teammates, but they are both going for the win. Gunnar Harris now falling back a little bit to about 1 second back from second, sitting in third, and Aiden Beerline trying to make a push to get up onto the podium. Battle is for the lead. Look at this. It's going to be a drag race as they go down the back straightaway. It is still Sabaskey. He goes back down to the bottom, catfishing. You've got Miller up top. It's a drag race. This is going to be a close race right here between these two drivers. Both of them leaving it all on the track. 26 laps in, and they are battling side by side for the lead. Wow, look at that. Miller able to pull back down around Sabasquet. Let's see as they are working on lap number 27. Neither driver, they're giving each other enough room to race clean, but that's it. Not another inch. Wow, great racing here in the main event for the 360s. Redline Race Design 360s. This is going to come all the way down to the final lap coming out of turn number 4. It is going to be intense. Here we go. It's still warming up. Now Miller pulling ahead at the line. He's been ahead at the line a few times, but Sabasquet battling back down on the inside. These guys running side by side, lap after lap. They have got this figured out. Sabasquet in the lead with the white flag flying right now. Gunnar Harris still holding down third, so the battle is still for the lead as they are coming up on lap traffic. Let's see if it's going to affect anything. For the win! Holy cow, at the line, Kenny Miller. Wow, Chris Sabasquet in second, Gunnar Harris in third, Aiden Beerline coming home in fourth. Top 5 for Carlin Cure, 6 for Matt Dixon. Let's see who got the Hard Charger Award. 13 places, up 13 was Alex Hanna. So Alex Hanna in the number 17 going up 3 positions there. Your leaders pulling down onto the front stretch for pictures. And we will see if we can get them all over here in the Discord so we can do some driver interviews. And it looks like we have them here. So here we go. Coming home in third place tonight, it is the number 54, Gunnar Harris. Getting onto the podium tonight, first time here with United Dirt Sim Series. Man, how was that race?
Man, that was a pretty interesting race. You know, I've never ran with this league before, so it was it seemed like a pretty good group of guys. Early on in the race, I didn't really know where the line was, and then obviously once I got past, I kind of found it right there on the bottom.
Boy, I tell you what, it looked like it seemed like there was 2 complete opposite lines. It seemed like the bottom line seemed to be really fast for the feature, but the outside it looked like it still had a little something as well, as you know, the leaders were battling back and forth. Did you feel more comfortable on the bottom, or where did you feel good at?
Yeah, my car felt better on the bottom. I kept watching the leaders, and I don't know if it was Kenny or who it was running a cut down in 3 and 4, and that looked pretty fast too. But I found the bottom there, and they weren't really pulling away from me much. Uh, in the closing laps there, it was about 1.7. It it was kind of 1.7 for the rest of the way, but my car felt really hooked up around the bottom.
Well, I tell you what, man, you looked great. We were super glad to see you that you were able to make it tonight and come join United Dirt Sim Series. It was awesome having you and putting it on the podium. I don't think you can complain about that a whole lot, right?
No, sir. No, sir, not at all.
So, who helped get you out here tonight, and who helped put you on the podium?
Just Double A Stone Supply and Rabid Rabbit Designs and Speed Shot 51 for the setup.
Nice. There you go. Well, hopefully, are you going to show up for the 410 Elites?
Uh, if I know when it is, I don't even know. I heard about this one about I made it in about 30 seconds before the server closed. So
Nice.
yeah,
Well,
I'll,
shoot
I'll
me a
I'll be there.
message. Shoot me a message right after this. I'll get you squared away. It starts at 8:30, or about an hour
Alrighty.
from now. So, all right.
Okay. Is it at Grove too?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty, sir. Will do.
All right, buddy. Take care. That's Gunnar Harris in the number 54 coming home in the third position tonight. And in second, please don't murder me if I butcher your name. I apologize. The number 21 of Chris Sabasque.
Uh, Great try. Pretty close.
How far off was I?
Sabaski. Just pronounce it
Sabaski.
like almost like it's SKI at the end.
So
But
I asked your teammate, and they said it was like K. I was like, all right, Sabaski.
yeah,
That's easy enough.
yeah.
Man, I tell you what, you guys from Phantom Motorsports put on one hell of a show tonight. Uh, it was anybody's race there. I mean, if it would have been a 28 lap race, it would have had a different finish. 26 lap race, it would have been a different finish. It seemed like you guys were just battling back and forth. It was amazing watching you guys get around the track and absolutely finessing the inside line like that. What'd you think?
Oh man. I think Kelly and I were like almost yelling at each other coming to the line there, figuring out who was going to take it. But yeah, heck of a race. Really fun battle. Everybody out here. There's a lot of talent in the server, so um, it was really enjoyable. We were mixing it up there. I nipped the wall on one lap, and he closed right up on me, and then got ahead of me and kind of shut the door. Managed to sneak back inside him, and we were going at it. He got back up on the high line, was trying to make it happen up there, and I think that on that last lap, I kind of just broke my momentum a little bit too much, trying to like make sure I didn't slide up into the slick, and that's all she took.
Boy, I tell you what, it was like you were ahead one lap. Like you would get him just at the line, just barely squeaking him out by, a front wheel, and then the next lap, Kenny's right there, and it was like, wow, like it was absolutely amazing watching. It was a great show to call. Thank you very much for being able to show up, and I can't wait to see the next great race that you guys are in. So it's awesome. Who helped get you out here tonight? Who would you like to thank?
All the boys over at Phantom Motorsports, really proud of the team we got and the teamwork everybody puts in. Power Outdoors, that's kind of our primary sponsor. PowerOutdoors.net. Anybody needs any outdoor clothing. Of course, Weichel Sportswear provide us a little bit of our own personal merch, and they're always in our camp. And Velocity Race Design for the paints, helping us look good. CD Simtrography, and got to thank all the competitors out here, you guys for running the league, and stream and all that work. So I know it sometimes a little bit of a thankless job. So appreciate all you guys do.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. Sabaski. Chris Sabaski. That's easier to say anyway.
Thanks, my man.
Number 21. Take care, brother. We will see you next time.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
You too. And with the win in the number 23M, you did win, right?
Yeah.
You fought tooth and nail. 23M, it is Kenny Miller the third. Man, I tell you what, brother. Like I was just saying to Chris, I was like, if that would have been a 28 lap race, it would have been a different finish. We would have had a different winner. You guys were like battling. You would be ahead by a tire at the line one lap. He would be ahead by a tire. Like you were trying to chop down off of four. Like there was just so many awesome. Like he was pedaling the hell out of the car on the inside. It was an awesome race to watch. It was an awesome race to call, and you got it done, my man. But not by a whole lot tonight.
Yeah, no, that was a great race between Chris and I. You know, we were really good buddies, and you know, we raced each other hard and we raced each other clean. And yeah, I really didn't know how that one was going to turn out, just because of the way I was running. It was, you know, full kill, and if I was going to fence it, I was going to fence it. But yeah, it was a checkers or wreckers type deal. But no, that was a lot of fun, and I hope it was a good race to watch.
It was an absolutely amazing race to watch for sure. And Phantom Motorsports coming home 1-2 tonight. And holy cow, man! Like seriously, like once we got about mid race, you guys basically were set, and it was just to figure out who was going to take it. And it was like I couldn't tell if you both wanted to win or you both wanted to take second and let the other one win, because it could have went either way. I mean, you guys were battling so hard and so fierce, but like I said, you guys were teammates and everything, but you'll give each other enough room to race, but not another inch, right? You're not going to give him any more than he absolutely needs to make sure you guys are all chasing W's. So it was awesome, man.
Yeah, it was a really good race. Yeah, he was really good there in the early to middle stages, and then I kind of searched around to see where he was finding speed and where I could still find some more speed, and I felt like I was really good bottom of 1 and 2 and that cut down line 3-4, but he was running the bottom in 1 and 2, so I kind of had to search around there, and I was able to find just enough speed to kind of keep pace with him through that turn and then set him up in off of 4, and that lap car that was there. He tried to make it interesting on us, but coming on the line, we were both yelling, and we both didn't know who was going to win it. So that was a good race.
Man, that's awesome. And who better than one of your good friends that you hang out, and I'm sure you guys race with night in and night out. So it's always fun to battle with teammates and stuff like that. A whole nother dynamic. I'm sure you guys were yelling in your Discord at each other, wondering who was going to win. So man, it was awesome. Who would you like to thank tonight? Who helped get you into victory lane?
Everybody at Phantom Motorsports, Velocity Race Designs, Weichel Sportswear, Power Outdoors, and CD Cinematography.
Fantastic, brother. Will we be seeing you in the 410 Elites? I believe you are racing, correct?
Yeah, we're in that, and we'll be there, I guess, coming up in a half hour. So we'll get ready for that and see if we can have another good run.
Well, there you go, sir. We will be looking for more great things from you. And like I said, thank you guys very much from Phantom Motorsports for coming out and joining us and supporting the league. And we're super glad to have you, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate everybody at UDSS that puts both leagues on. It's good fun on a Sunday.
There you go. All right, so your winner tonight, Kenny Miller in the 23M. And that is going to do it for us, folks. You heard Kenny. We will be back here in about a half an hour or so with the Dirt Empire Magazine's 410 Elite Mid-Season Championship here at the Grove as well. So we will see you soon. Take care. Have a great night.